Hello everyone, I'm here with Kyle Roof, a speaker here in the MB Summit in Milan, and he's gonna talk to us. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you for having me.
I am very excited because I watched you talking and I was like, oh my God, it's awesome information, valued information, SEO information, and he agreed to talk to us. Thank you so much.
You bet, I'm happy to. I'm happy to.
You told many stories on the stage, and the information that clicked my brain was like, you said like something like 80% of the SEO remains the same and Google changes the algorithm a little bit. Can you explain that better or?
Sure. In the testing that I do, what I often see is that a lot stays the same.
Yes.
There are things that change, but a big part of the core algorithm does not change. It's pretty constant because it would be very expensive, I think, for Google to change a lot of the core pieces of the algorithm. So often what gets tuned in algorithms is like the 10 or 15% on each side. That's where I think a lot of the updates hit people when you're kind of playing out there. But if you kind of play in the middle space, you really become update proof.
Yes, and you said something about putting the keywords in specific spots. Is that like a strategy? For that, how could the beginners think about pleasing the algorithm, you said?
That's right, that's right.
Yes.
Well, there are three things to count, as I mentioned in the talk. You have your exact keyword, the keyword that you're trying to rank for. You've got variations of that keyword, and then you've got contextual terms. All of those things can be counted. You know, how many times they exist on the page, but also where they exist.
There's really like a game, putting in the spots that it should be.
That's right, and you get that information from Google itself. Google is showing you the sites it likes, so you can evaluate their on page and see what they have done, how many times they have put their keyword in specific places, and then that's an opportunity for you to mirror what they're doing, and then maybe in certain places where they haven't done it well, do just a little bit better.
That's awesome. Somebody asked this in the speech, but should people be worried about the Bert update? What do you think?
Well, I don't really worry about any update.
Because you are an expert.
I don't, but you know, when people are like, I think there's an update, and I'll kind of look at my sites and...
People are terrified.
Yeah, no, things are usually fine. Something that I did see in Bert, in that update though, is for across a lot of my clients, it did look like we lost the total number of queries that a page is ranking for. So if you go look at a page, you can see how many search terms it's ranking for. A healthy page is growing. You can see that number go up. So like maybe you started optimizing a page and it was only ranking for 100 words, and then as you optimize that, will grow to hundreds to thousands. We did look like we lost maybe 20% of those search queries off the back end.
Okay.
And what I think Google was doing there, what I think Bert is it's taking something that was a secondary keyword, it was associated with a primary, and making it its own primary.
What is a secondary keyword?
A secondary keyword is a keyword that you can win by optimizing for a primary. So when you look in Search Console, you'll see that those hundreds of words that a page is ranking for, many of them are not on the page. But Google associates that term with that particular primary. So what I think happened is Google took some of those secondary terms and just made them their own primary.
That's interesting.
So that's where, you know, it's understanding this long tail phrase isn't really associated with that primary keyword. It's its own thing. So if you lost those keywords or you need to go get them, it's a matter of creating more content.
Yes. For you, the testing is like a game. I'm gonna beat Google. How is it the feeling like, Google, I'm gonna beat you?
No. See, the thing is, it's not beating, it's understanding.
Yeah.
You know, it's not that I'm trying to beat Google, I'm trying to understand.
Because you do a lot of testings,
Yeah,
huh?
that's right.
Yeah.
I probably
But
run-
do you have this thing? I'm gonna beat you.
No, I'm going to beat other SEOs.
Yeah,
I'm going to beat
yeah,
other
yeah,
SEOs because they can believe whatever they want to believe, but I'm going to go find an answer.
Yeah.
And when I can find the answer, then I can beat another SEO.
Really cool. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so very much. I'm really happy.
No, thank you. Thank you very
And
much.
thank you for watching. See you next time.